Sneaky in the building. Salute, Sneaky. I see you. Salute. Early. Salute. Salute. First worker in the building. Salute. Salute Big Tony. Salute Big Tony. Same shit. Bulldog. Bulldog. Bulldog Sunday up early, out early. Same shit. Open topics, open panels, all that shit. Felt like talking. I was over there. With the after party jump, and got me talking and shit. I got tired of typing, kept typing and shit up in there. I felt like talking. I said, shit, let me drive on. Let me bring my car out. Fuck it. Let me bring my car out and get on the mic. I felt like talking. Fuck it. What's up with y'all niggas though? Same old shit. Salute, Cuzzo. I see you. It ain't your birthday no more, goddamn. It was a whole nother week, I think. So don't hit us with that shit. Don't hit us with that shit. You still might be partying though. Salute to you. You probably still fucking partying. Probably still partying, knowing you probably party ain't over. Party ain't over to the rest of the crew. Salute. Salute. Salute the workers, man. Y'all know ain't nothing to it, just salute. Salute the work as usual. Check in with the workers. Salute to y'all. What's happening? Same old shit. How the weekend been treating y'all? Melee, salute. Melee up in the building. Salute. Cut it out up in this motherfucker. Salute. Salute, bro. Salute. Long time no see, motherfucker. Long time no see. Salute. I told Bo, I said, I be asking for you. I said, long as he smiling, long as he smiling. That's all that counts, long as he smiling. Yeah, salute. That dog barking. I don't need no more barking tonight. Salute the workers. Fire show over SDA and them jump at the party was fired as usual. The motherfuckers probably still over there rocking and rolling. I just left out early, come over here. Like I said, I kept typing in that motherfucker. I was like, I'm typing like shit. Let me come over, bring the car out and shit. Salute to y'all niggas. What we gonna talk about? What we gonna talk? It's a lot of shit. Salute Long's weirdo. Fuck it. I'ma salute Long's weirdo just for all the weird shit. Just for all the weird shit. The weird shit been going on for a couple years now. So I'ma salute weird Long's weirdo. The weird shit been in the fucking air for years now. I say about 5 years strong. That weirdo shit been hitting hard as a motherfucker. Not in just the motherfucking dogs and niggas and all that shit. Weirdo shit. So salute, we gonna have to salute Long's weirdo, I guess, around this motherfucker. Let me salute that motherfucker, because I know the weird shit be in the air. I don't even know nothing about the weirdo shit. Everything go back to Jeep some type of way, or Crenshaw. Salute them motherfuckers too. Crenshaw, Jeep. That's all. Everything. Most of the shit gotta have some Crenshaw. Some type. If you ain't fucking with Jeep, you better have one of them Crenshaws in there. That's what it seems like to me. I'm just going off the top. That's what it seemed like to me, man. So, or that's just in the air. Everything popping on my screen, everything. I don't got no Crenshaw on my shit. At least if it is in there, it's way back. I don't even think it's nothing that's, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. Crenshaw, you gotta have one of them Crenshaws in your shit, or some Jeep or some shit. One of them Crenshaws. James or Ed. I think with James Crenshaw, Ed Crenshaw. You better have James or Ed. That's what it seemed like. You better be fucking with James and Ed in some type of way. That's what it seemed like. I smelt it too. I smelt it for a couple years now. I smelt it. Like, damn, that might be the part that I'm missing. Cause I ain't really never salute the Crenshaw shit. When it was all around right in front of your face. Everybody saluting the Crenshaw shit. James or Ed, salute. What Big Tony say? Deer be creeping through the woods at night, sounding like people. I'm good for a few more. Let me see. I'm good for a few more. Okay, you got your signal going on. I got you. I got you. You got your signal going on. Way to use the signal. Way to use the signal. Bulldog language, bulldog talk. You know which one. And sometimes they ain't even got a bark to let you know. Salute, salute. I definitely understand. I'm on my last little bit of weed, so let me take it light on the weed. I fuck with you niggas. I be smoking like I'm dipping out the bag. I ain't dipping out the bag tonight. So I gotta take puffs. You remember like that movie? One of the funny parts of that movie where one of the funniest parts of that Harlem Nights movie when Eddie Murphy had the white boy had him tied up, sitting there tied up, and was putting him in that motherfucking place where it wasn't the air was gonna be gone. He told him the air was gonna be gone. He said, "You might want to take short breaths." He said, "Go, take short breath." And that motherfucker, once he shut the door, that motherfucker really started taking short breath. Hey, yo, salute, salute. That was some funny ass shit. That was a funny movie though. Salute. Y'all know I'm enjoying myself while I'm out here with y'all. Don't mind me. I'm already a little tight. Don't mind me. Just treat it as entertainment like y'all usually do. Don't even mind me. Let me zone out. Oh, there. Open topics, open jumps for whatever. It's up in the link. Let me put the link in here for the people. SFL up in SFL is the SFL up in the building. Salute SFL, my nigga. Salute. Hey, thanks SFL. I ain't get to say thanks to you. Or folks might have sent you a personal message, but I salute to you, bro. Appreciate it. What's going on out there in the Bulldog world? What's happening though? Okay. Do my little music hip hop joint. Y'all seen Benzino? Benzino, Benzino say he coming out try to get him a little slice of something. I seen him and he got some boys that came out and got gathered some boys up trying to shoot shots at 50. If y'all seen that, y'all might want to look that up if y'all ain't seen that. It's all right. I give it a 7 out of. I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10. I ain't gonna front. I give it a 7 out of 10. Trying to get shit cracking around, you know what I mean? They shooting shots at 50, trying to get a slice. 50 might not answer him back. But Benzino talking this shit. Got some motherfuckers with him. I think it's called ski mask on or something. You know, I like to talk about that music shit. Y'all, what y'all been listening to? What's the new hip hop out there for you niggas? What y'all listening to while y'all walking the dogs or cleaning up? What y'all got in the earphones? What y'all been listening to in the earphones? 50 like their childhood bully that they been waiting to catch slip. Yeah, they try to get his ass. Anytime they catch that, they try to get him. They jumping him from all sides. he he got he got war on all fronts. He should like it though. He should like that. He should like it. I think I heard him answer a little back. I don't even know if it's an answer back though. Him and Max B got a little joint on there. He talking a little slick. They you know the people try to make like it's a little slick answer to T.I. and them. I don't know. It's good for hip hop though. Yeah, salute little young Damani though. Salute his little Lane. He in his shit. I hope them boys. I hope them boys find. Well, I'm sure they all right. Salute. They all right anyway. They father got their mother got the cake. But like Damani music seem all right. I ain't gonna front. Damani music seem all right. The little clips I wouldn't even have heard if the beef wasn't on. So salute the beef, the little beef that's on, because I wouldn't even have heard this little shit if the beef wasn't on. I like the little family thing, how they getting together. It's all entertaining. Somebody called somebody $5. I ain't see that part. Oh, they was talking about Curtis. They was talking about Curtis and all the shenanigans. Okay, Curtis and his shenanigans and shit. Yeah. And they young motherfuckers, so they gonna be all on that internet shit. But Curtis got the money. He like to fuck with it, but them youngins gonna go all day, all night, and they gonna have the youngins behind him. He probably don't want to direct that shit to the youngins. He probably want to keep that shit on T.I. His wins probably would come through the way of T.I. Not fucking with them kids. He fucking with them kids, he gonna get fucked over. That's what I think. That's the Toyo opinion. He fuck with them kids, he gonna get fucked over. The kid's already in it though, so I don't even think he can avoid it. The kid's already on his ass like bees. Benzino, what the emoji mean? What the emoji mean? Tony, school me on that emoji. You know I halfway can't see. All I see is a person. All I see is a person beside Benzino, but I know it means something. My emoji game is weak as a bitch. My emoji game is weak as a motherfucker. I'm letting y'all know that. And really, I don't even mind my emoji game being weak. I don't even mind my emoji game being weak. There's no reason I don't think it's the hand on the head emoji. It's saying what the fuck. Tony, I know you can't. You know, Tony, some of my shit gonna be definitely entertaining to you. I know, like the choices, like you talking about Benzino, Toyo. What the fuck? I got you. I got you. I mean, holla at me. What's the music you listening to? I ain't listening to that nigga. I'm just telling you the motherfucking shit came out across the algorithm. I watched the video, him and like I give it a 7 out of 10. Far as shit out here, far as the scenario, him going at Curtis, him going at Curtis. You know what I mean? I see what he trying to do. I'm seeing the grift. Old head grift. It's just me saluting the old head, trying to get in the little piece where get in where he fit in. You know that nigga ain't got no whole cut cars. That motherfucker do it all. Now, if that shit was whack, I would tell you it was whack. Like that song he got for the youngins, he got one song. That song before that he made, that was kind of whack. That song was whack as a motherfucker. But hey, this one I guess is I give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 because he got the other niggas on it. I got you, Tony. I got you. School me in. What you got on in the what you got on the playlist, my nigga? I also peeped the currency, Larry June little junk. You know that's always good riding, good smoking music, good walking the dog, good whatever, cleaning up. What else? Who else I peeped? Everybody just been making little remixes and shit. Little remix joints, basically. Little remix joints. Remixing they old shit. Your mom sent you some souls from songs. All of them was he said, my mom sent me some hold on, let me see. My mom sent me some soulful songs and all them shits was fire. But I feel you, but this is what I want to ask you though. That's what I want to ask you though, as I felt. Did she know they was AI? Did she know they was AI? She was like, them joints had her so hyped. She had to send them to her son like these joints like that. Boom, boom, boom. All the time you knew them motherfuckers was AI. AI, AI ain't right. He said, now that you, hold on, let me see. We need them bars back. Tony said, now that you, I feel like that every time Benzino, he gimmicky. Yeah, you right. I agree. I agree. This one I give a 7 out of 10 though. You are right. It is gimmicky. On this one though, I mean, he is gimmicky. Everything is a grift. Everything is a grift and shit. Yeah. And giving it a 7 out of 10 on his. I give his grift a 7 out of 10. All the motherfuckers is the same shit. I give his a 7 out of 10. That if he was by himself, I doubt if it would have hit like that. But just because he had the energy of them other niggas around it, it was cool. Y'all probably say that shit still old school, Toyo. SFL, that's real talk. You said neither one of y'all knew it was hey salute. Salute. Yeah. AI AI is the top. AI is the top workout, this bitch. We gotta say that. If we observing the work and looking at the work, who working out here and all that, AI, if we honestly looking at the work and we salute the workers and looking who doing the top, who doing the most work out here on all levels, we gotta say AI. We gotta say AI. We gotta say AI. And then we say who next. Then we say next. AI hands down, and then maybe a human motherfucker. Yeah, it ain't fair. It ain't fair, but damn it, it's here. So we got AI hands down first, and who's the human motherfucker behind them? So we could build off that. I don't know. I don't know. It got to be the top programmer of the AI. Somewhere with the program is somebody that's out here fucking with the AI vicious. So salute to that. We might be overlooking the motherfucker, the Wizard of Oz motherfucker. It's a motherfucker that programmed the AI too. So wherever we think AI at, it's a motherfucker that got that on and off button too, though. AJ Gent play guitar. I'll be playing it while I be out working outside. AJ Gent, AJ Gent, AJ Gent. Salute Big Tony, AJ Gent. He be playing the guitar. Let me see what this nigga do real quick. Then let me see what he do real quick. Let me see what he do. He play guitar, I do it. Let me see what that motherfucker do real quick. Let me see what he do real quick, bro. AJ Gent, guitar. Tony, 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 that's probably your ass. That's your ass. That's you, Tony. That's that's Tony for real. As soon as the picture came up, that's Tony ass sitting there with this nigga sitting on a rock. This nigga sitting on a rock with some what the fuck he had on? That's Tony too. Sitting on a rock with some red cowboy boots on, some jeans with some slices in them, and a t-shirt on and a hat with his guitar outside, chilling. Skinny jeans with some red cowboy boots and a white t-shirt with his guitar outside. That's Tony. Tony. Hey, I'm ready to turn them on too. I'm ready to turn them on. Salute, Tony. I see. The only thing missing is the Subaru jump, putting the guitar in that Subaru when he ride out. Good scenery though, good scenery. He look like he chilling. I ain't, I ain't. It ain't no video. It's just his shit. But they got I guess his album cover. He got them jeans on. You know what I mean? Got the guitar outside and shit. Guitar vibes. I feel you chilling like shit, my nigga. You chilling like shit. I hear him though. I hear him plucking the jump. I don't know if you can hear it. Real shit, I got real shit, my nigga. Rare Earth too. Rare Earth. Check out Rare Earth, Tony. Some white boys called Rare Earth. Check them out too. Pops turned me on to them. Yeah, I hear him. She trying to make the guitar sing. He trying to make the guitar sing over here, making it sing like one of them songs. He playing one of them songs with the guitar. All right, I gave him a whiff. I gave him a whiff. I gave him a whiff. And you say you be working your dogs to that shit? That shit relaxing like a motherfucker. You calm animals and shit. I got you. I see how you move it. I see how you move it. I see how you move. That shit was too relaxing. That motherfucking shit was too relaxed. I had to get right back to some other shit. That's Farrah Fawcett. That's Farrah Fawcett. That might be all right. That might be all right. Yeah, that sound like if you had a guard, the sun. That's still shit. That shit smooth. That shit. Maybe the one I put up. That shit was too mellow though, Tony. Fuck you in the garden planting flowers. That shit was mellow as a bitch. That shit was soft as a motherfucker. I feel you though. That shit was soft as a motherfucker. I don't e- so I don't even know how you found that nigga. I don't even he got different shit. Oh, okay. I don't even know how you found that nigga. That was one of your relatives, your cousins, or some shit. I don't even know how you found that nigga. For real, for real. Unless he play guitar for motherfucking on one of NBA Young Boy songs or some shit like that. I don't know how you felt, huh? I hope he do got different shit. I definitely said that. I said he gotta have different shit. That just was a soft pick that what came up there. That was a soft pick. Yeah, but when we down here with the workers, Tony, next time you bring up a guitar soloist or some shit, if that nigga ain't hitting like Jimi Hendrix or some shit like that, or some shit that's hitting some shit, boy, oh boy, that motherfucker was planting flowers and shit. That nigga started planting. I can see you though, solo mission high as a motherfucker. I don't know. He said he definitely got hard to joint. The one I'm sure he do got all the joints in that one because that motherfucking jump was soft as shit. That motherfucker, you couldn't go nowhere but harder. But after that, you couldn't get no softer than that one. You couldn't get no softer than that one, bro. You couldn't get no softer than that one, bro. Them type motherfuckers you got when you send them out, you guys say certain songs. When you tell a nigga pull that shit up, you gotta tell them certain songs so they won't even hit that one. Man, y'all see Live Life for Real over there. That boy working over there. Salute him. I was happy as shit. Drake came out today. Drake came out today. Fell off, Tony. You know, shit, shit been weird. That's why I say salute Long's weirdo out this. A lot of weird shit been going on. It's knocked me off. Phone. It's probably me, just paranoid shit, different shit. Phone overheats, knocks me off, different shit that wasn't never happening at first. So I just got knocked all the way off. I'm back up in here though, but probably get knocked off again because I don't know what I did to even fix the situation. Tell me if you hear me now, Tone. If I'm back in the building. Yeah, let me read your shit. Ain't you ain't you the same nigga that be tapping your toes to soft jazz while slide skimming through pedigrees? Yeah. Yes, yes I am. 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 Hey, if any of that shit be sounding soft like AJ Gent joints was, nigga, make sure you yell up from the chat. Tell me, man, Somebody let me know we back up in the building, man. Nigga got fight to get up in his own motherfucking building. What they got people? They got the people up at the top. You got to fight to get down there in the projects. I tell them I live down here. Salute. Let me know you in the building. I see you, Tone. Yeah, they was doing me dirty. They was doing me dirty. Salute the workers. You say you do hear the mic? I'm back up in the building, Tone. You said I'm up in here. Can you hear me? Roll this last one up. Oh yeah, yeah. Dre was back on fire. Dre was back on fire. Dre was on fire. I'm trying to get it hooked up where I can see what you're saying. It got me all fucked up. You can hear me. Boom, boom, boom. We good. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on. Yeah, Dre was on fire today with the music. The new music was fire. It was nice to hear him back outside. Sound full of energy too. If you saying something, Tony, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna catch up to you. It's me. The system's still running. As long as I got the mic, I'm. Okay, I see you. I see you say something. Hell yeah, the music was fire. What else we was kicking about? What else we was kicking about? Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. Y'all know how it is. Y'all still ain't nothing changed down here. It still gets crazy sometimes. Salute out to Michigan area. I think Michigan. I think they had some severe weather out that jump. Shoot, I got you. I got you, my name. Shit, white boys get to talk about everything, so I'm starting to see the white boys get to talk about everything. Everybody seemed like they could talk about everything. Really, a lot of motherfuckers try to. I ain't talking about just dog channels. I'm talking about all types of channels. It is some type of guidelines or something, but you can. I'm sure we could talk about it, whatever you talking about. Disclaimer, y'all, nothing over here. Just let you know, just in case you was wondering, nothing on this channel is promoting anything illegal. No illegal activities, no purposes, no illegal purposes for any of this content. All content shared by this channel is strictly for educational, historical, entertainment purposes only. And let's get entertained and let's delve into what we want to delve, and that's conversate. It's Bulldog Sunday. Let's conversate. Don't mind me. I'm still here, just rolling up. I'm waiting on the question, Tony. It ain't come up. It ain't come up. Let me see. Okay. So we see all the bust and stuff. Is drugs and dogs really a new thing? I'm young, but it's always been around in my time. Yeah, that shit ain't new. The reason why, the only thing I think that you seeing it so much now is because like the new age of this technology now, whereas though you seeing a lot of stuff that you didn't see as before, but it was always there. And if anything, if it is more, it can be more, and it might be more going on now because of more people being in popularity, just shit, popularity of shit. You know what I mean? Same. That's the same. That's all it is. Popularity of shit. But it's always been like that. You know what I mean? But it's now it's more because certain shit became popular, and it might have looked easy. It might have looked easy and shit for a minute, and then motherfuckers, why it's looking easy, motherfuckers doing the most, and then till they get their eyes on you and start sweeping you up, like what I mean, like knocking you off, like you lined up like ducks and shit like that. Then it be the domino effect. Once people start, the ones who really wasn't built for it anyway, they're gonna start folding anyway, just like they've been doing before. But it be more of them because it's more people doing it, more, so more, boom, boom, boom. So just more. Salute, salute the wolf. RBG, salute. That's just my opinion, though, Tony. Something easy as that. Just like the dogs is in more people's hands now. These type of dogs is in more people's hands now. And if I think the storm could be survived though, because it ain't nothing new. Uh, they're gonna do them, and then people straightening up, and the people whatever, people going to keep doing them, and eventually if the positive outweigh the negative, then you know there's a storm or whatever, a storm in the light, shit in the light. Once you in the light, you gotta shit happen. Once you're in the light, shit happen. You could get stuck in it, like It's starting to seem like we stuck in the light, though, Tony. I understand it's starting to seem like we stuck in the light. Like, and that's how it be when you're in the light. Motherfuckers get promotions off you. Motherfuckers start coming up off your whole different situations when shit ain't right. So you become like income. You become income for certain motherfuckers. Why you in season? Why you in season? That's all it is. That's coming from somebody that done shit wrong and had to pay for doing shit wrong against the laws and shit like that. Then once you become on in season for them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Simple as that. So sometimes you see like they be getting freebies and shit, freebies off of it. It was like that with all types of things. Just little shit like weed. It was the same thing with weed before they made it legal. Just not too long ago, motherfuckers was running for their life for a little bit of weed. But you gotta think of it. Meanwhile, the culture was always still moving forward. They still was letting them people sell cigars and shit, different flavors and shit before weed was legal. But they wasn't making them people run and shit like that. It was all like to get the ducks lined up. So anytime y'all knew, if certain police knew the culture, if they just was regular motherfuckers who knew the culture, they knew damn well what y'all was going in there buying blunts for. They knew what I was going to buy blunts for. Just because they ain't get us every time we went in, it was always on their menu. Oh, I could get behind them. I could get behind them. They just went and bought a pack of blunts. Some of us come out that joint cracking the blunts, all that type. This was when weed wasn't legal. Yeah. But you notice like some places you could do that and you be all right with it. A lot of times you was doing it like it was normal, buying blunts out the store, not knowing you signifying. The shit wasn't legal. You know what I mean? They motherfuckers know you ain't smoking cigars. It wasn't hard to put two and two together. So you somebody's paycheck. You somebody's paycheck is just willing when they want to try to get your ass or when they want to set you, for boom, boom. Many times get behind you, know you got the weed and shit up in the car. Salute, DT Smith, salute. I had to check myself on different shit when I was younger on different things, but that shit always been there. We just get comfortable. We get comfortable at it because it don't be in the light sometimes. Different things that's in the dark, when it start coming to the light. I mean, different things when it be in the dark, different vices people have when it be in the dark, and it could become a culture. A lot of these vices be embedded in our cultures and stuff. So it be done anyway from the beginning of time. People been getting high. People been doing all types of shit, bootlegging, all that shit, running numbers, all that shit. It's shit been intertwined in our culture, you know, and it hasn't been in those things don't be in the light though, right? But once they get in the light, become popular, everybody doing it, ain't supposed to be doing it. The framework start getting shaky and shit, and you know things fall like dominoes. Definitely matter where you at. All that shit play a part, just like the doors, the environment you in. Yeah, that's why all that stuff in the black community, the environment you in, and all that type shit. Just like the doors, the environments, the same things playing their music on us too. And we playing our music with the we playing our music with back to nature by trying to you know just Toyo talk with it, breaking it down to music, the circumstances, the environments and everything, different pressures. They playing the guitar, and we got dance to it, whatever. Same rhythms, same shit, man. Salute, quick. Salute the workers, man. Ball, salute my fault. I ain't even see. Salute Ball. We have a whole bunch of technical difficulties up here tonight, Ball. I'm making it work how I can make it work. And it was just gonna be a light joint. Bulldog Sunday joint came out early on a Sunday. You know how we do, slip and slide. Ain't too much to it. Little bit liquor left, little bit tree left. We gonna be up out of here. Salute the workers. March Madness, gentlemen. Duke beat the shit out of North Carolina tonight. Duke beat the shit out of North Carolina tonight. I don't know what was the end of that Alabama. I think Alabama won too, or who they was playing. It was a couple good games the other night. But March Madness is gonna start up. Y'all already know March Madness is gonna start up. CIAA tournament, I think they already did they thing. I don't know. Or it was this weekend in Baltimore. I don't know. CIAA jump. I ain't seen family. Family ain't been in here. I ain't seen them. Salute family. Where you at? You think Houston won yesterday? Yeah, and for the Game Dog boys, I was talking about Crenshaw. I was I was smelling how I said salute Lawrence weirdo just cause how all this weird shit happening all for the years for some years now, at least 5 years, weird shit been like a style the youngest on make you accept the weird shit. Young motherfuckers make you accept the weird shit. Even the old heads, some of the old heads was loving when the weird shit came in style, so they come out with their own weird shit. So salute weirdos, salute Long's weirdo, and all that shit that they on. You feel me? But them bitches doing their thing. But also we was talking about how shit seemed like everybody, all the good dogs saluting Crenshaw in some type of way, either James or Ed. Seemed like Ed or James gotta be up in them good dogs some type of way. We were saying that too for the Game Dog boys. Other than that, we just talked a lot of shit. Tony said, "Got my money on them getting to Final Four and losing." sound like you correct on that. Sound like you correct on that. I thought you was talking about the other Houston though, but I forgot about the Houston the college squad. Houston is all right. They've been all right for some years now. They've been all right for some years now. But did they win in the last 3 years, Tony? I think they won, or they definitely was there. Yeah, it is a pattern. It is a pattern. They can't get over the hump. They can't get over the hump pattern. So they must didn't win the last. I thought they was dead though. I thought they was dead in the last 3 years. They might have been there. But I might be wrong. I know Arizona and Connecticut probably was there. Arizona, somebody. I don't know. I ain't even know who. I can't recall off memory who was doing their thing last year and the year before that and all that. Even though I was all in there betting like a motherfucker. Lost to Miami. Miami the same fucking way. Miami, Miami the same way. I like Houston better than Miami. Even when Houston side. I don't like Miami. I don't like Miami basketball squad for some reason. I don't like their squads even when they got a squad. I don't really like that shit. I don't like their program. They football program fire, but they basketball program, I ain't really with it. And we had some good niggas though. We had the Baltimore to Miami thing going on for a minute when I was back in the day when I was into the sport playing basketball. We had niggas, definitely Baltimore players. Miami recruit motherfuckers from Baltimore. It was a couple motherfuckers down there from Baltimore. Oh, it was Florida. My bad, Florida. Okay, yeah, you said Miami. I'm like Miami. Damn, they did good like that. Usually they don't even be making that shit. They had a good year just to make it somewhere. Florida, I think they got that coach. Florida got a good coach. They had a good coach. Florida basketball team. They all right if they still got that coach. They program all right. I know Donovan ain't there. Billy Donovan ain't there. Live your life, dog. Salute. Salute the work, live your life, dogs. I see you working, boy. You be over there working. Shit look good over there. Shit look good over there. That's a good channel over there. You had a good channel over that motherfucker. It's a nice channel. It's a nice channel over there. And he be having open panels, open the doors up for motherfuckers come up to. They got a good vibe over there. It's a good vibe. Salute Havoc, salute the blood, salute the thirst. I like that little bitch on the screen. If I say so myself, I'm looking at the screen, looking at that little bitch. That little bitch. That's little Minka. I like that little bitch. That's that red dog mother. That's that little red female. That's Lala mother. That little bitch got body. That little bitch got body right there. I like that little bitch. Little hard jump. Little hard Minka. Salute Minka. I seen Mink Man on the video. Lopez been dropping video at the video too. Salute Lopez too. Lucky out there talking about his dogs. Lucky had the collar. Collar. I don't know who that was in Lucky video. Had the collar, stash, and the hats and shit. You know how you motherfuckers got. You know you got your tennis shoe stash and shit. He had his Bulldog stash. Good collars. I got. He might be. I ain't see. He might be selling them. I don't know. But it looked like that might be his stash. Stash. Good stash of collars. He probably selling them though. I was looking at it like a stash though. I was like, all right, Lucky, you got the stash, your collars and your hats and shit. Salute. Um, I seen that, and I seen the Mink Man bring out his motherfucking that mink out the he brought his little mink, that little black joint out the cage and went to hunting some motherfucking some I don't know what they was, some rats, some type of rats. They was in the water and everything. They was out there, man. That motherfucker, he caught that joint. He caught that joint. He was chasing it, trying to find it the whole time. I was watching the whole work. Mink Man was getting it in, having fun. The dog was loving it. I mean, not the dog, the little mink was loving the action. Salute the workers. Good wholesome work, good wholesome work. You know that it was good entertainment too. Got to watch it, seen the whole hunt from beginning to end. Little joint, take a little 10-minute joint. Muskrats, okay. Salute, Tony. Yeah, that's her mother right there, Loco Roja. That's Lala. That's what I'm talking about. Crazy Red. That's her mother right there. That's her mother to that red one, that red female. That's her mother right there. Thanks though, Tony. Thanks. The black one, the the Minka and Big Cash. That's damn Lala Loco Roja. Uh, that's my work. Big Cash. That's me and Pops. And that black one at the end. That Smoke Dog work off some stuff me and him collaborated on. And all three of them got the same grandfather. All three of them got the same grandfather too. So that black one at the end, that's like a grandson of my shit. One of the dogs I had. But that Smoke Dog work. Got that black that black one was fire, wasn't it? With that little quarter piece of white. Yeah, Maestro Fire. I said that's he put he a prospect for the new family blacks we be talking about. Shit. That motherfucker do look like a gorilla though. I got some black ones. I got some black ones look like that too. I got his cousins and shit like that. Shit coming down off that black shit. They all got that motherfucking gorilla look. Mine's a little bit younger than my little black one's a little bit younger than that one though. That joint look hard. Salute the workers again. Spring is coming. We're gonna spring forward like work. It only get better for us too. If you notice, it should be getting a little bit better for y'all too. As if y'all really workers and y'all really was doing what y'all supposed to be doing. We've been banging. We've been banging from the hard times. You mean some of y'all have been living in the good weather for a minute, chilling. But I'm talking about motherfuckers that had to deal with them severe storms and weather and shit. Tony fucking power went out one time, different shit. We here. We ready to spring forward. We breathing good. We could breathe good and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna be feeling in a different level of energy is ready to start coming to the workers. Just by the temperature changing and different things. Just around here, that's how it be when we got to go through them 4 seasons. So energy levels get different too. What you think about what I said about the statement that Dre was talking about the people's made, Tony? You know what I mean? I think me and you was talking. I was saying like how I know me and you agreed on for the most part we was agreeing. You know what I mean? But what you felt about like what you think about when I was saying how the motherfuckers that really don't be workers right? I ain't talking about the people that don't know no better, but I'm talking about people that know better, right? And they use certain things for marketing or advertisement, right? Or whatever, for whatever reason. And it's all fair in the game, whatever. But I be saying like a lot of that shit is what puts people that's green that don't know about the dogs, even though like the workers will know somebody showing the dogs tug of war or different things that a person might show. Even I showed dogs tug of war and shit before. Some people show spring pole action, or you try to show them. You can't show them hunting hogs or whatever, but if you could, you would. You know, different things like that. A lot of times people use that shit to try to sell some shit, and that's what I be meaning about how when the dogs became popular and niggas getting comfortable being able to do shit, they wasn't never supposed to be really doing that type shit to an audience that's already tripping off of different things. You understand? But we got comfortable with doing that because we wasn't getting concentrated on. But as soon as you get concentrated on it, all that shit look crazy. When really it don't really it's for sale. Like you trying to get a sale, like you squealing wheels. It's like you squealing wheels in your Ferrari trying to make a motherfucker buy the Ferrari. Or you doing something trying to show the performance in the product to try to get somebody to buy the product. When in that audience, you gotta, just with high performance things and stuff like that, or work stock or different things, shit start becoming selective or it should be for the workers, for the work people, the people at those places. You know what I mean? And you could transfer that into things that other jobs that ain't meant for everybody. And if the public really knew their jobs and different things, how the public wouldn't like it and all that, but those jobs have to get done. Those jobs have to get done. Those dogs are needed. Those jobs have to get done. So, with that being said, if those dogs are needed and those jobs have to get done, with that being said, it's no need for you having to show what the workers have to do if it's not leaving the if it's not good for the public. It's no need for you to show that unless you grifting somebody, unless you trying to grift somebody, you're trying to get an extra little thing showing them doing this to maybe you'll get an eye for a sale or something. And if you're doing that type of shit nowadays, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not talking to the people that don't know no better. Some people, they think we done made that shit so popular, just showing off with the dogs. We done made showing off with the dogs so popular, and this what happens. You get a bite in the ass for showing off with that shit. Showing off with it. Just simply showing off with it in the wrong way. Yeah. That's why I said we saying the same thing when you say that part right there. I understand what you're saying, but I just know people don't take stuff seriously until it hits their home. That's all it is. And that's all it's gonna be. Like even though now I'm talking a certain way because the pressure around and I can feel the temperature. Some other people ain't trying to hear the shit we talking about none of that type shit. And you can hear it in the statements, the different statements, comments that was made to that statement that Dre was talking about. You could hear some people in their statements they're expressing a certain thing to make them feel like a certain way, and others was like shit. Uh, they felt another way about it. But you could hear it in the statements the that the people was making to that statement that whoever put that shit out put it out. Like some people gonna feel damn right they should be able to do all types of shit with their dog. Uh like spring poles, running on the treadmill with pit bulls, and anything that ain't illegal, they should be able to do it, and they got a right to feel that. But me, in my opinion, you still got to read the room or read the whole situation. Yes, you do have rights to do that shit, and yeah, you can do it. And when if the people bother you like you're doing something else, if everything is right and you ain't doing nothing else, then you should be okay. You understand? And that's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. But the reason why they gonna holler at you anyway is for stigma, basically for stigma, and it ain't fair. It's like I said earlier. It's like a way for them. It's a right now. It's comfortable for them to do that because they make so many times when they make that move. So many people ain't right when they do it, so they still can eat off that. They're not running into people doing that, and they ain't right. And when they do, the numbers ain't matching up for them to stop doing this shit. You know. So what I'm saying, like basically, if you want to do all the shit that's going to cause a green person to put you in a certain light when you know you ain't doing that, then at the times that we in as pitbull owners, you gotta expect uh, a motherfucker will holler at you and try to paint that picture in the wrong way and let you prove that you ain't that one. They're gonna gamble on that right now. That's where we at with it. They're gonna gamble. They're gonna put the chips there. Oh, okay. They see you on that treadmill. They see you on that spring pole. They see you doing this and doing that, aggression type things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Different things. Uh, it, y'all, it should be self-explanatory. You feel me? Should be self-explanatory. So even if you ain't got your insurance right on them, you ain't got all the vaccinations. You all that shit count. That all that shit counts. So you might not even be doing nothing illegal, but just because the temperature we in, when they holler at you, it'll come down to you have them all the way up to date on your vaccinations and anything little light shit that you know some of y'all ain't even gotta go to the veterinarian and get no y'all shit got healthy dogs, so this still affects you. You got healthy ass dogs, ain't never sick. You ain't never gotta go to no veterinarian. This shit is like that. Boom, boom. Yeah, but at any given moment, you will have to go get all the vaccination records at any given moment. At any given moment. Else, else they'll run you through a ringer, run you through the embarrassing ringer, whatever the fuck ringer they can run you through. Because ADBA, whether they want to be or not, they involved with the good and the bad apples. They gotta put. Yeah, that's what it. That's an excellent state. That's an excellent way to put it. Tone. That's an excellent way to put it. That's a that's an excellent way to put it, man. For sure. Couldn't put it no better than that. Couldn't put it no better than that. That's all. That's really what it. That's really what that shit seemed like to me. That's what it's. That was. I couldn't put it no better than that. They don't know who coming to their party and shit like that, so they try and cover their party. They know people come to. They come to. That's a facility where they welcome everybody to salute the dogs. And like you said, it could be any. They could be doing anything with the motherfucking dogs. So they don't want to get tied up in that. And the temperature is where it's dope. If they feel like they gotta make a statement like that, that's the same type of shit they feel in the temperature too. Like, uh, and that's a big ass machine to where as though they invested in it too. They've been eating off the pit bull for a long time. You feel me? They got a little lane too. So they smell they lane get ready to get fucked over. They don't want the pit bulls to be gone and shit like that. Then they can't. That's a lot of shit too. That's gonna be gone. But that's one thing we got good for us. Those people like that and making statements like that. And also uh the working shit that the working dogs like live your life dogs and all them doing and the shit that they doing that make it good. That's putting our shit in a good light too, for real, for real. Cause just like they try to say, uh, what I'm saying is you can use that too. And those guys are getting. We'll put it like this: I don't even want to line them up or nothing, but they know they doing all right. They doing all right. They doing all right. Hopefully the light won't be shined on them like that. But like the more of them that get to, because they working dogs, they out there exercising. They got to run the mill. They're gonna get uh they're gonna have certain equipment on, they're gonna be in the woods hunting, and it's like a taste that you could more the public can see. uh right now it seems like good work. It seems like good work in the public's eye. They see it ain't they really they I don't know. Live your life dogs might know more if they're getting pushback from the shit they doing, but it seems more like a community thing. And the dogs are working, and the dogs are using the same equipment you use, getting fed the same way, exercising the same way, same type of aggressiveness is being managed. Uh, just in they just ain't got the light on, and you can't sweep the elephant in the room under the rug, and they ain't in the news for killing people and fighting each other and shit like that. So that's major parts too. So they still, but I should get what we get plus the little accidents that happen too. We gotta be accountable for them too. So that's why the light on is so weird though. You just gotta understand the temperature of things. In Pennsylvania, I heard the new shit they talking about the laws being passed in Ohio or something, but I think in Pennsylvania they had passed the law of they making the dogs. They have it might be here now, but they making the dogs like officially a part of your family. It's considered a family member now. That's a law in Pennsylvania that been passed. So so they more looking when they doing that. So they more you gotta you could just use your imagination or use your common sense how they're gonna direct that shit and how what they're saying when they making laws like that. I got you, Tone. I got you. but see, but see, it got comfortable. It got comfortable. It got comfortable with motherfuckers doing that. And it wasn't getting checked. It wasn't getting checked. Whereas though, motherfuckers ain't standing on real shit when it's time to be standing on real shit for whatever reason. When like, yo, when shit ain't right, that shit ain't supposed to be there. It ain't supposed to be there. But but motherfuckers be saying shit to motherfuckers. Motherfuckers be moving that field goal post or picking and choosing when the whole shit down. Cause that type of shit shouldn't even never be at none of that shit. None of that type shit. And if it is, somebody ain't got no spine somewhere. Somewhere ain't got no spine somewhere. Somebody saying that shit all right. Somebody let that shit fly. Cause of some money, cause of some popularity, cause of some fame, or cause of not wanting no smoke. for some type of reason, and you sweep them parts under the rug. But those be the monsters that you that create in the that's gonna bite you. All that time you ain't had no spine. When it was time for you stand up, be a bulldog, motherfucker, and you let some shit pass, that's gonna come back. Motherfucker up in there with a matching mink on with the matching hat or whatever the fuck. I know what you're saying. That's just a metaphor that you could use in all types of things. The same old shit, bro. It ain't hard to understand. I got caught up in different trends and culture popularity things too that I got caught up in trends. Like I say, it ain't hard. It just wasn't long ago weed wasn't legal. Some places weed still ain't legal. You feel me? And they was on it like that. So it's some places now, some bumfuck places that still want to hold on to that free money, to that money that the other people across the country say, all right, we got enough of this now. Now we going to make it legal. We're gonna let y'all. However they doing it, the same game. Some people still don't want to let go of chasing a nigga and locking a nigga up, getting that jail money behind some weed. Even though the other states saying, man, fuck it. Whatever reason they say, you know what I mean? It's the same shit. Some people ain't gonna give up on that free money. They free money. Them that check them promotions, that check, because the shit is embedded in the culture. Different shit be embedded in the culture. And a lot of times it's like they doubling down on it because they help on the big end. They the ones be behind making that type of shit accessible to the youth for it even to be a culture. They have their hands in the pot of making what's accessible to the youth to even for it to be a culture. And they got the smart bigwigs to know what'll happen when certain shit goes down, when the shit get introduced to it. The shit ain't nobody stupid. I mean, like they getting it on both ends. They can eat off both ends. They can eat off both ends. They've been eating off both ends for the longest. For the longest, they've been eating on both ends. The same people that's chasing you down and shit like that, they got brains too. After a while, it hit them too. It hit them too. It hit them too. If they regular motherfuckers, it hit them too that shit ain't right. You know what I mean? Because everybody is human beings. So like they know when they shit is gang activities too. They shit is the same. It's just like gang activity too. They reading the same books. They can read. They got the access to the same knowledge. Only way they don't know if they stand blind. They stand blind to it. But I don't think that most of them don't know. I think most of them get the knowledge just like we get the knowledge. Like, hold up, boom, like the same people you chasing down, locking up for some shit that the people you work for got hands and bringing it over and all that. They know the same shit. They start realizing they part of a shit that the whole circle, the whole shit, and then it's their decision. At first when they don't know, they ain't got to be accountable for it. But once they start knowing and shit like that, yeah, you can't keep doing it and don't start knowing the ins and outs. Once you start knowing, that's when your ass start being accountable for that shit. When you start knowing, hold up, and that's when your spine being tested. Is you really one of them ones, or no? I'm gonna sweep this under the rug. And more people don't got the spines that they think they got. So sometimes you got to trade it on in to survive. You'll die if you go up against the grain on certain shit. That's why can nobody really be talking like they that ones. Because somewhere down the line you're gonna see where they sweeping something under the rug. You know what I mean? That's where we at with it. Something small, something like. Salute the workers, man. Just conversation on the Bulldog Sunday. Salute the workers, man. Like I said, we ain't gonna do too much. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. It was a lot of technical difficulties. Hold on, let me see what Tony say. They don't do it for free. A check always gets written. Yeah. It's something about that. It's something about that. It's something about that. It's something about that. That's what it's something about the bag and the spine. The bag versus the spine. The bag versus the spine is they rivalries. Is that rivalry? Is you trade in some of your spine or some of the shit you're supposed to stand up for. When I say spine, do you trade in some of that for a check or a bag? The rivalries. Do you trade in some of your spine for a check or a bag? Salute, man. Salute the workers, man. We'll go ahead and wrap it up, man. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all already know how it goes. Your brother, Big Toyo. Y'all stay royal. I'm going to stay loyal. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony. We gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Salute. Salute, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Salute the workers, man. We out. Scratch into the mouth of Monday, man. They gonna try to cut us loose, scratch it into the mouth of Monday. Salute. We out.